there are a lot of GitHub repositories for AI that started to pop up. So basically there are more than 100,000 repositories out there with various AI tools that can help you, and 95% of them are not actively maintained. In this video we are going to check the most interesting GitHub repository for AI. So basically these are the tools that I have tested, most of them, and I have used, and we are gonna see a tool for AI on GitHub that can help you do various things. So first let's go and check what happened in short in 2026, because right now like we're almost in the half of the year and a lot of things happened already. So if you don't know, in the beginning of the year Open Cloud just popped up and it was like crazy. This was a personal assistant developed by Pete, and it has like the most stars, and it was the fastest growing project in there in terms of stars. It has right now like 40,000 stars, so it's incredible. Then Hermes Agent comes, which does similar things with OpenCloud. Again, this one has a lot of love because it's self-improving. We have like CLI tools that can help you code, like OpenCode and P agents that are open source, and they are a great way to go and code with AI, or not only code but work with AI. Then we have a lot of great open weight models that were released. So these are alternative to the ChatGPT and let's say Sonnet, Opus, and so on. So we have DeepSeek, Kimi K3, GLM 5.2, Minimax M3 that were released, and they are very, very good. Buzz has also been released. Basically it is a Slack replacement. This is something new. It was just released in July, and again it is going like crazy. It is very, very received by the community because basically you can work with your AI agents in there. You can communicate with others. Basically it's a Slack GitHub alternative that you can go and work with AI agents. A lot of skills were developed, and there are some incredible skills out there like spec kit, superpowers, caveman that can help you reduce tokens and so on. Agent memory, it's a very important thing because you want your agent to be smart and remember things and learn. So you have Mem0, Cogni, Hindsight, that you can self-host and have like a persistent memory for your agents. It's like crazy. A lot of MCPs are out there. So yeah, basically this is what happened in the year 2026 till now, and it was a crazy year. And in this video we're going to check some of the repositories that I like and you can use to go and start working with AI. And yeah, we're going to check first Ollama. So let's go and check for each category in here. So the first one is like you will need a way to run these open source LLM models. I've created a couple of videos in the past with some tiny models that you can run with Ollama. Then if you're running in there, you'll need a web UI to go interact with them. So Open Web UI is a great alternative. You can go and use other things also in there, like to run your local models, like VLLM and Llama CPP. And yeah, I mean, these are the tools. And in here you see that you have Ollama, that you can install it with one click, and you can start running your AI models locally. You have the Open Web UI, which was redesigned. This is the most complex one. There are a lot of alternatives in there, but this is the top dog when it comes to web UIs. Anything LLM, it's just an application that you can just download it and install it, and you can go and start working with AI and chat with AI locally or with cloud, and you can add RAG files and so on. This is a great way to easily start working with AI in your laptop. And yeah, these are the first things. Then you have the open weight models that are released, and right now you have some very powerful open weight models. So DeepSeek V4 Pro, it's a good alternative and it's cheap. Flash, also it is very good. Kimi K3 was just released and this is like a Fable 5 level intelligence. GLM 5.2, it's very good. I am using it all the day to work with it, and soon the GLM 5.5 will be released. It will be again at Fable level. Minimax M3, Mimo from Xiaomi, it's a good model. Queen, not so much, I'm not using it that much. Mistral, which didn't release model for some time, but yeah, it's in here. And then you have the AI personal assistants, which are pretty good. You have the OpenClaw, which is the first one that was released. Hermes Agent, which is better from my point of view than OpenClaw, which is learning by itself. AutoGPT, and you have Buzz that is built by Jack Dorsey, and yeah, it's nuts. It's very good in here. You see, like, it's a Slack alternative. You can go and chat with your AI agents in here. You can go, for instance, and tag them and ask them questions. So basically, they are just like your team that you can control in Slack. So yeah, this is relatively new and it is very interesting because it's built on Nostre protocol, blockchain, sorry. And yeah, it's started to get a lot of traction. So yeah, if you don't know, in here, Hermes is this one. It has a nice application. It has UI, you have CLI, you can use free models with them. You can easily install them with one click. So yeah, Hermes, it's like a good personal system. Buzz, again, you've seen it. Okay. And then you have the AI coding agents that, again, are pretty good. The most interesting ones are OpenCode. The OpenCode is offering also a OpenCode Go plan, which is pretty good. It is offering you access to the models in there, like the open weight models and other models. So if you want Kimi K3 or GLM 5.2, you have it in here. You can check my article. You have the P agent again in here that you can use. Klein Herder, it's basically a terminal multiplexer that can help you work with agents easily. So yeah, again, a lot of interesting things. And if we are going to check in here, this is the open code, and in here you see that it's a nice terminal interface. It has also desktop application. Right now they are migrating to version 2, which will be fast and better. We're gonna see this. I haven't tested the version 2 yet. I'm using mostly P for my day-to-day activities, but I am using the Go plan for them because I like the models that I have in here, and I am linking this with the other things that we're gonna see. So yeah, in here you see that I have like a lot of usage that is generated already. Okay, what's next in here? Again, skills that are very powerful. You have the superpowers that basically it is like a suite of skills that will help you work with AI. It will ask you questions, it will drive your AI, and it will make the AI smarter. So this is a very powerful suite of skills. You see in here that it has a lot of stars. It's like around 300k. So it is very big. K-Man, again, it will help you save tokens. CloudMem, again, for memory. So yeah, you have all of these interesting skills that you can use. And then you have the AI agent frameworks in here, like LangChain. So basically these are frameworks that can help you build your own AI agents. This one is in Python. MetaGPT, again in Python. AutoGen in Python, Crew AI. So these are the most known ones. The ones that I am using the most, it's Agno, and I have a lot of tutorials in here that you can follow. I build also my personal AI agent with Agno. It is very nice and easy to use. And Mastra, I'm using it right now. This is in TypeScript. So yeah, basically Again, this has a very nice interface that you can use and build your AI agent easily. I have a lot of tutorials also on my blog, on my channel with them. So if we're going to check them, these are Agno in here. They have also an agent OS that you can go and plug your AI agents in there. It has like integration with Slack, with Discord, and so on. So basically you can go and create your agent very easily with Agno if you like Python. If you like TypeScript, then Mastra, it's for you. Mastra AI, it's very good. It has like a studio that it can be used, and you can chat with LLMs very easily. You can define your agent again very easily. It is very powerful, and let's see if I can show you, because I am quite fascinated of Mastra AI and what you can build with it. Also, it has memory and all of these things. So this is Mastra. This is my installation in here, and you see that I have a lot of agents. I just want to show you this in more detail because I really love it, and I'm working with it. So in here you see that I have an assistant. In here you see that I have a lot of chats, and yeah, in here I ask it to help me with some things. You have a nice interface in here that can go and use, and you can choose from various models. In here you see that I have the OpenCode Go, I have the Client Pass OpenRouter, something from Google, Xiaomi plan. So you can plug all of the subscriptions that you have in here, and you can chat with them. You can use your detection in here. You can go and start a voice call, for instance, if you want. And you can add various tools to these things. You see in here that I have the tiny fish search in here, GitHub, Composio things, and I have a lot of skills that were added. So yeah, this is very nice. I had also a lot of workflows that were built in here. Like I have an article pipeline that will help me create new articles. It will do research. It will judge and add links internally and so on. So yeah, I have a daily digest that it's running and sends me the daily news. So you can build easily workflows. Another interesting things in here is the fact that you have workspaces, and in here you can go and check the files easily. So these are the digest things. You have evaluations that you can go on, metrics, so you can see how many tokens you use them. And if you are going to check, for instance, the last 30 days, I don't think this is live for 30 days, but yeah, it's from 9 July. You see that I have a few billions of tokens used across different plans. Traces, again, you can go and see what your agents are doing in here, logs, and this is free and open source. So that's why I like it a lot. Okay, let's move next. So next you have different things that you can go and install. Basically, these are workflow orchestrations. So these are the applications that you're installing in Docker, and you have like a nice UI that will help you drag and drop things and build workflow in there. And the most known ones are N8N and Langflow. In here, N8N, it's like this. I use this in the beginning, but I like more coding things like in master workflow and things like that. But if you don't like coding and you want like a Zapier alternative, you just go and spin up N8N and you can go and build your automations in here. Langflow, it's similar, but it's more focused on AI and like build RAG things, agents and things like that. So yeah, Langflow, it's another nice alternative. Again, I played a little in the beginning with this. I didn't use this for some time, but they have a lot of love in here. DeFi the same. It's very nice. It's, yeah, can be workflow RAGs, agents, and things like that. So you have a lot of powers, and you see that you have a lot of stars for this. Okay, next important thing. It's the memory that you were adding in there, and other tools like Firecrawl that you can go and add it in your agents. I use Tinyfish for this. They are not open source, but they're offering similar things like Firecrawl, like fetch and search, and also agents. But you can go and use your own Firecrawl installation if you want. Rackflow, Mem0. What I've used in the past is Cogni. Basically, this is a knowledge graph memory for agents. You can self-host it, and yeah, you can have like memory capabilities. Right now I'm playing around with Insights. Again, this is a memory layer that you can self-host it, and you can just plug it with an MCP or maybe with a tool in master and go and have like self-learning agents in there. So I have also articles in here. Next, it's a powerful vector database that you're gonna need to install, and in here you see that I put it some options. Milviews, Chroma, Quadrant are the most known one. The one that I'm using the most is PGZ vector, is for Postgres. For me it's enough. I'm just using it also with Mastra. Yeah, I mean, I've used, for instance, Chroma in the past. They are nice, but for me PG vector, it does the job. Okay, multimodal generations. So in here you have, for instance, Conf UI that you can go and install and like generate images, videos and things like that. Remotion, again, it's like a skill that can help you build videos. Hyperframes, I am using it. Open Voice for voice cloning and so on. There are a lot of other tools that can be used, but these are the most known ones. For observability and gateways, yeah, I mean, a lot of gateways starting to pop up lately. Light LLM is the first one. OmniRoot, it's also an AI gateway with many free providers with observability. Langfuse, again, for observability. Observability is basically like you've seen in Mastra. In here you have like some metrics, some traces and things like that you can go and check and see what your agent did, because it's important to see what they did and if they did well. So Mastra is offering all of this by default, and this is stored in the PG vector database. Yeah. And there are others like NetBird right now released a gateway in there that you can integrate it with the tools. Tailscale has also something. MCP tools that can go and plug and play. I'm not using a lot of MCP tools because this is loaded in the context of the agent, so I'm just trying to use what I need. And here I've added some learning references like prompts and things like that if you want to get started with all of the details in here. And yeah, I mean, these are some of the most interesting AI tools that exist right now. In case you have like a tool that you like, you can drop a comment in here. Maybe I will add it in this article. And let's start working with AI and not produce slop. It's important to not produce slop. I am also guilty of some slop. I try to create some AI videos that they are not that great. That's why I will only right now start creating my own videos with my own voice and face. So yeah, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of these tools, what you like, what you don't like.